Hey everyone, Zaz here from Not Casuals. Today bringing you another episode of the Genshin Weekly where I cover everything new from Genshin Impact in the past week. For today's video, we're going to talk about quite a few upcoming things for patch 1.3. Of course, obviously going to be about Hu Tao and her banner, which has been revealed, and there's tons of leaks of Hu Tao who have also been shared around the internet. As well as we're going to talk about 1.4. There's a few more details that we haven't covered last week, including a new pet and a new 4-star bow that will be given for free to all the players. Lastly, I want to talk a little bit about Inazuma, as it seems that it might not be coming anytime soon, as well as Dendro characters, which might be coming sooner than expected. So first, of course, Hu Tao. There's been so many leaks, there's so much information about Hu Tao. Now we know what her kit is. I've made an entire video talking about her abilities or constellation. Some of the numbers have been changed, but until she is released, it will be hard to speculate, other than the fact that it seems like she will be a very strong character no matter what. Now, as usual, if you join our Discord server, which you can find in the description below, we have a channel called Leaks, and we post all of the videos and the images and the information that has been leaked out there for you to see, as we cannot put the images on screen right here on YouTube. Otherwise, my Hoyo gets angry. So you can join the Discord and go check it out for yourself if you want to have some reference to what I'm talking about. Otherwise, I also put some links in the description that will show you where to find this information when there is such a link available. Now, for this, I want to talk about Hu Tao's animation. Now, most of you might have seen it by now. There's a lot of YouTube videos as well as a lot of Twitter posts and Reddit posts that showcases all of her animation. Now, we have her attack animation, we have her ability animation, her ult animation, her idle animation. Now, she looks like she's going to be a very awesome character, a lot of funny lines in there, a lot of really fun interaction with her ghost pet. So we are very excited to see her come out. Now, there's been a lot more data mine information as well on Hu Tao that is almost at this point 99% sure that she was going to be coming on March 2nd, just after the Keqing banner ends, as well as her 4-star, which haven't been leaked per se, but in the game file, players have found that there is a Chongyun and a Chinchu test run file. So that means that, you know, when you have a new banner, all the characters on the banner, you can go and test them in a domain where they get like pre-geared for you and all that. So there is a file for both of these characters, which indicate that they most likely will be coming with Hu Tao, who also has a file, of course. Now, there is no third file for the 4-star, which means that the last 4-star on the banner would most likely be a free character, such as Xiangling, Barbara, or Noelle, as there is never a test run for the free characters. So because there is never two of the same elements on the same banner, Xiangling is out, and because Barbara is confirmed to be coming on the Keqing banner, Barbara is out, which leaves us with only Noelle. Now, this would mean that the Hu Tao banner would include Chinchu, Chongyun, and Noelle. Now, this is not 100% confirmed, but as of the game files and everything that has been leaked, this is what is currently planned for the game. It could change. Most people would say that they would much rather have Razor than Noelle, and it is possible because Razor has been not on the banner for a long time, but some people are speculating that because 1.4 is going to have a lot of Moonstat focused event, there might be an event with Razor, maybe for free, maybe like Sucrose. So there would be a possibility that Razor will be coming on a 1.4 banner specifically because he is going to be participating in the event. Most likely he could be on the Rosaria or Venti banner, who could also be the same banner. So we'll have to see for that until Hu Tao releases, but as of now, this is what you should prepare for because the current roster is very likely. Now, as well, with the Hu Tao banner, there will be the weapon banner with the Staff of Homa and Wolf Gravestone, which is not a leak. This is something that we know, though. As well, there's going to be the Lithic Weapons there. Now, most people don't exactly know what the Lithic Weapons are. We have had an entire video talking about them before. Now, these are going to be weapons that will grant a buff based on how many characters in your party are from Leeway. So, for example, if you have 4 characters in your party that are from Leeway, you're going to gain a lot of crit rate and a lot of attack percentage. So these are going to be very, very good 4-star gacha weapons if your party is made out of the characters from the same region. There's going to be also a Moonstat version, probably coming in 1.4, that are going to be the exact same effects, but on different kind of weapons. So this is going to be pretty exciting for those of you who play lore-wise with your party. And it's always nice to see some new 4-star weapons, of course. Now, lastly, as part of the big leaks that have been talked about for 1.3, there is a new information that has come from the Chinese servers directly, and it looks very legit. Apparently, there is going to be a new world weekly boss, which is basically like Child or like Stormtear or the Wolf. So this would be a 4th boss that also sadly might cost 60 resin. every week, though it might bring some more materials of the child category, or maybe it's going to have its own materials. I'm not exactly sure. Maybe it's going to have a bit of every character material. Who knows exactly what it's going to be like, though it seems like this might be coming at the same time as Hu Tao. Otherwise, it might be coming in 1.4. It is going to be a Dragon King. Now, this is going to be a leeway based thing again, probably going to look a bit like a Geovishap, like those big rock guys. It's going to be basically the king of them all. I'm not exactly sure all of this, how accurate it is, but it seems like the leaks source is very certain that this is coming very soon. So we're gonna have to look forward to this, and as soon as we have more information, of course, we're gonna make a video about it and post it in the leaks channel on the Discord. So make sure to subscribe and stay tuned for that. Next, I want to talk about the 1.4 Windbloom Festival. As I have mentioned in my previous video last week, there's going to be a lot of events with balloons to pop off, and like you can glide everywhere. All these kind of events that we're used to, obviously related to Wind and Venti, which will have a rerun banner, of course. Now, one thing I did not talk about last week is there's going to be a new pet, Oceanid, that you can attain from this event. So there's going to be an event similar to the Cube event, where you're going to have to find pure water hearts and then use these to face off against empowered Oceanids. And then at the end, you might be able to buy a new pet out of that, which will be, of course, the Oceanid Pet that I have shown in the leaks channel on our Discord. Now, this pet apparently has some abilities and some voice lines, which are purely cosmetic, but will be quite interesting to see nonetheless, as it seems like they're going to be adding more and more pets through events in the future. Now, lastly, in 1.4, there's something that I haven't mentioned last week. There is going to be a new 4-star weapon, a bow, that will be given for free through an event. Now, this is going to be a bit similar to the Festering Desire, where you get the weapon for free, but you're going to have to use your currency to buy it. And hopefully, we'll be able to get Refinement 5 the same way we did for Festering Desire. Now, this weapon is going to have Elemental Mastery as its main stat, and will also have a passive that increases the wearer's attack from 16% to 32% when using elemental ability. So basically all the time for 6 seconds. So that's going to be a very, very powerful 4-star bow weapon for free-to-play players, as well as even non-free-to-play players, as this will actually work very well on a lot of support characters, even such as Venti, Fischl, and so on. Now, the last thing I want to cover for today's video is I want to talk about Inazuma and Dendro characters. Now, apparently Inazuma might not be coming for quite a long time. We were expecting it in 1.5, 1.6. It might actually not be here until 2.0, which would be basically in October or maybe November. And it means that we might not be seeing any new zone for quite a while, though there are confirmations that the Chasm, which is going to be similar to Dragonspine in terms of being a quite small zone but with quite a lot of content, coming up in the future. Now you can see the Chasm on the left of Leeway, so that's going to be probably the only zone we'll see until Inazuma, and it might be quite a few months before we even see that zone. So this is a bit saddening to hear, but apparently they're going to be introducing a lot of new content and feature in the game meanwhile. So we can see obviously 1.3, there's like the new tower defense event, which might actually be lasting, and they're going to bring it back forever because it's a very good gameplay, of course. Otherwise, we might also be seeing other stuff in the future. Hopefully some harder Abyss levels would be great as well. One thing though is Dendro characters might be coming sooner rather than later. Now, probably not in 1.4, but probably shortly after we'll be seeing some Dendro stuff happening. So that would be pretty exciting. We have a few characters that have been leaked already incoming for the Dendro abilities. So we'll have to see how that turns out in the future. Now, of course, this is not confirmed at all. We really don't have much information about this. All is this hearsay from the Chinese forums that are saying that it's going to be quite a long time, as it takes a long time to make new zones. So we'll have to see when we're getting some new content. As of right now, we're desperately needing a lot of it. So guys, that's about it for my video today. Thank you for watching. As usual, we have these videos every week where we go over the news of the last weeks. So feel free to subscribe and check out our Discord if you want to be notified about all of these informations, as well as see the leaks in the channel. We also have giveaways going on every month where we give welcome moons and battle passes. So make sure to follow us on all our social medias, as well as go on the Discord giveaway channel for more information about this. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.